So, we are here today. I'm going to Konmari organize my kitchen, or at least try to employ as many of her methodology as I can right now. In RV living especially, it kind of necessitates minimalistic living. Mari's whole idea, she's not necessarily minimalistic, but her whole idea is things that you love, things that bring you joy, things that bring you usefulness to your life. And living in a small space like this, you're really going to narrow down what is most useful to you and what brings you the most joy. So, I've got my kitchen boxes here. Let's see, I've got a little crate down here that you probably can't see quite as well. And then my 3 big dish pack boxes here. So, I'm going to go through everything. I'm going to figure out what I need here, what I can fit easily. We do have a storage unit. I mean, there's things that I'm not going to necessarily need right now. But this isn't stuff that I'm just going to be getting rid of if I don't keep it in here. I just want to be clear on that. Because eventually when we do get a house again, whenever that is, there's going to be things in here that maybe I didn't need in a trailer, but I'm definitely going to need in a home environment when I can, you know, do different things there. So, I'm going to get started on all of this and take you along with me. Now it's going to be upside down so you can't see it. I labeled all my boxes so I would know what was in each one, so I do have a pretty general idea of what I can find in every box. My parents made fun of me because when they were moving, I found this thing on Pinterest, and it was like you write on a list every single thing you have in a box, and then you label that box number 1. So you can look down your list and you can see exactly where everything is. And like I gave her that method, and she had like 80 boxes, and she had it all like nicely organized and written out. And then when it came time for us to move, they're like, "Hey, you're gonna do that?" It's like, nah, it sounds like a lot of work. But we were kind of in a rush, and I was just ready to get stuff thrown in boxes and get gone. So, let's see what we got here. Oh, all my Tupperware. I've been using all my mom's Tupperware. Paper plates. Paper plates here. For now, I'll find all my dishes. Yeah, it's not my dishes. But I'll find them somewhere in all of this, I'm sure. I think I may have another box on storage where all my dishes are. It's our popcorn maker! We were looking for this! Definitely want my skillets. Don't know if I need all 3, but we'll play with it, we'll see. Definitely want this, my little collapsible colander. That's very useful. Cookie sheet. I need to see if this will even fit in this little oven. No. Okay, so if I need to do any baking, I need to get a smaller than standard size cookie sheet. That's the only thing about RV living is you do have to buy certain things just because everything is so much more compact. So a lot of my regular dishes that yes I'm going to use when I get to a new home eventually, I just can't use right now. So we'll just store them away for future use. Okay, I definitely don't need all of these out, but I got these I think at Sam's Club, like a 12 pack, and I like to have them for the girls' food. I can put their like ketchup in it or any dipping sauces in them. They're really useful to have around. Definitely want my pot and my pans. I could probably do without the smallest one. I'll keep my little vegetable steamer basket here. Okay, so that's everything useful out of that. Wait. Oh. That's everything useful out of that box, it looks like. So, well, I was going to say, I think I need to put them here. Well, yes, that's where they go. That's where the drawers are. So, let's figure out what utensils I want to keep out, what I will use the most. So I've got a nice little kind of metal tray here. I don't know if you can see it that well. Can opener, definitely. Definitely want my measuring spoons. Hopefully I've still got a full set. Okay, these guys are going back in the box. I've got 2 coolant, actually I've got 3 coolant racks. I'm just going to keep one out for now. There's a lot of my baking stuff, which I can't really do too much here. Not sure if I want to keep out my blender and my food processor, or one or the other? Does one do one job better than the other? I'll get them both out for now, and as I'm putting stuff up, I'll see what I have availability for. Okay, I've been doing 80-day obsession, so it's not like I'm making waffles all the time anymore, but I just feel emotionally attached to my waffle maker. I don't know why. We'll see if I have room. The rest of this is like loaf pans, cake pans, what do you call that thing? My food saver. My mom has a food saver, so I can just use hers if I need to. So the rest of this, the rest of this we'll just take back to storage. Okay, I'm just gonna leave my mini muffin pan. My mom has some. If I need it, I can go borrow her. And I've got my little marble Lazy Susan here. I definitely want to put it somewhere, if only because it's so pretty. So I'm sure I can make it useful for something. Okay, on to the next one. Let's see what we got going on here. Cookie cutters. I need cookie cutters. We're just gonna have simple round cookies around here. Yes. I need a big Tupperware. It's good. I need the lid though. And one more. One, two, one. Probably just one. I know where it is if I need another. Lid for that guy. I don't foresee any need for a rolling pin. I'll just roll it out with my hands if I need to. What else have we got in here? Oh, I got my gumbo pot. I don't see myself making gumbo. I don't know if this burner can handle it. I might get that. I think I'm going to get that big pot out and I'm going to put it in the belly of the trailer. That way it's accessible, but it's definitely not something I'm going to use all the time. But I would like access to it. And casserole dish. I think this one's definitely too big for the oven, so I'll be putting that back in the box. Oh, my canning pot. Yes, I need my canning pot. My dad said he's going to put me to work canning this summer. They've got a nice big farmer's market here in our town. It's relatively new that he said is awesome, so we'll be trying to get a lot of fresh produce this summer. And canning and pressure cooking, getting some stuff put back. Don't need my cupcake carrier. I want it. It's cute, but I don't need it. Those will be going in the belly of the trailer. Everything else in here can be stored. Okay, I'm gonna go stick these. Don't fall. I'm gonna go stick these in the belly. Alright, we got this one little guy here. Hope you can see it. Stuffed animals on there. Goes off. Little rug. No place for them. Alright. Oh, my bowls. Yes, I want my bowls. They need a wash. Don't need any wine decanters. Right, at this rate, we'll probably just drink wine straight out of the bottle. I don't know. Got my biggest mixing bowl, and this is our popcorn bowl. Because Tyler does not know how to make a reasonably sized bowl of popcorn. Or in my mind, reasonable. I'm not a popcorn nut, so to you, this might be small. But to me, it's huge. It's 8 quarts. It fills it up. He and my 2 tiny little girls eat this whole bowl. It's crazy. Okay. Pulled everything out of that one. And guess what? I don't know where our dishes are. Which means they're in storage, buried somewhere, and I gotta go find another box. So, I'll see you again. Well, for you it'll be 1 second. For me it's gonna be tomorrow, because I don't got time for that today. To be going to storage and digging for another box in 90-degree heat. So, I'll do it tomorrow in 90-degree heat. So, see you in a second. Okay, I don't know what idiot packed this box. It's freaking heavy. I was not thinking it through. Okay. So, fun story. Tyler stayed home because he had some phone meetings that he had to take care of, and I took the girls to ballet, which was canceled, so I just ran over to storage like I was planning to do to find my plates and cutlery and such, which was this box, which weighs 80,000 pounds. So it's just me. It was thankfully on the bottom floor, so I was able to just kind of shimmy wiggle it out to the car, and then I was like, okay, it's not quite tall enough to where I can just like tip it onto the back and then like push it up from the bottom. So I found we have like a little portable grill like for camping, but it's like kept in a tin case and it's like about 6 inches tall. So I put that like behind the back of, behind the car, and then I kind of walked this box up onto it, tilted it up, and that gave it enough lift to where I could kind of rest it over the back of the car there, get under it, and then like wiggle walk it up into the car. And when I got home and Tyler went to help me get it out of the car, he said, "How did you do this?" I don't know. I had to. Yes, it has cactus on it. It's stained. Water glass. Tyler will only drink water out of real glass. He says it changes the flavor if you drink it out of plastic as opposed to glass, so. Well, this is where all my silverware is kept. It used to be nice and organized. I'll have to redo that. But yeah, I want all my silverware out. Alright, so now I'm seeing why this is so heavy. I've got all my casserole dishes in here. Ugh. We've got 8 of these big plates, so I'm just going to keep out 4 of them. We don't use the big plates that often, so I don't want to have all of them out. And then I'll get 2 more of my smaller plates, so I have 4 of each. Now I need to see what casserole dishes I have that will actually fit. It was tight, but it fit. So that is everything that I need to get out of this box. So I'll show you over here real quick. Tyler has a lot of beer glasses. So I need to go get him so he can decide which one of these are most precious to him for us to keep currently. So I'm going to go get him and we'll do that real quick. Our end of day 2 progress now. Let me show you where we're at. Got everything still cluttering up the counters. Nah. But we got, this is the only big box left in the trailer. I've got everything repacked into 3 of the big ones and I can only fit 2 at a time in my car, so this one's just gonna have to wait. Couch cleaned off, so it's just a matter of finding homes for all of this stuff, and I think I'm gonna have space for it, so I'm pretty excited. I'll catch you tomorrow for day 3 of what apparently is gonna take me a week to organize one tiny kitchen. It is day 4, and it's day 3 for you, but it's day 4 for me. Technically, I didn't do anything on day 3, so. Okay, everything is put up now. So I've got my knives put up back here, and then I put my skillets and my little skillet and pot lids in the little oven here. The door doesn't close all the way, which drives me a little bit bananas, but you know, I'm gonna deal with it. And then under the sink here I have my large pot, and then I've got my pitcher in the back. You can't see it. My little small pot here, my little steamer basket right there, my wine. Heyo. And then these drawers over here. This one's not even a drawer. It's just one of those little fold open things. I've got my sponges there. I've got all my silverware, and then like steak knives, portion cups, scissors, straws, some of the girls' silverware in there. And then down here is just like my utensils drawer, measuring spoons, all that good stuff. And then I don't really have a good place for my coffee cups. They're not going to fit up in the cabinets. I've got my plates and paper plates and bowls, and then I've got the girls' plates kind of up against the wall there. We've got all our cups up there, a couple bowls. In the back, I've got my food processor and my blender. You know, you're not going to be able to see them from here, but just things I wanted to have on hand but didn't necessarily need, easily accessible. And then I've got like my mixing bowls up at the top there, and all of my Tupperware right here. And then I did utilize this space up at the top, so I've got my 2 casserole dishes, my cooling rack, I've got a 9x13 inch cake pan up there, and my pie plate. So definitely stuff that I don't need all the time, but I wanted to have accessible as well. And then over here, under our little eating bench area, I've got my cheese grater, and I've got our crock pot. And then walk over here, and in this cabinet I've got all of our Ziplocs, I've got our cutting boards, saran wrap foil, all that good stuff, trash bags. And then, of course, we're still working on cleaning everything up. And then this box I packed up with stuff that I do need to go ahead and take back to storage. So it's just stuff I didn't end up needing after all, or I couldn't find a space for, or just decided, you know, this is not that important. So that is the end of my RV organizing, kind of utilizing the Konmari method. So I believe so far I have everything I need. I'm sure as I live in it, I'm going to rearrange things. That's how I work. I'm pretty sure that's how everybody works a little bit. So for now, we're good, and I hope everything works well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You found it interesting. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!